Just done a couple of missions since the last video. Definitely want to go back to that. We've got this option here, the supply raid. We're gonna just dive straight into this. Raid the Advent train. Hopefully we'll get some cool stuff. Maybe get some supplies. Desperately want those because now we can build that armor that we wanted. This is the team that we're going with. Probably looking at being quite mobile, so we don't have a sniper with us. Funny thing about this game is that you start to really identify with your soldiers.
Ready to deploy.
You kind of start to have favourites, and you kind of want to see them succeed and develop and stay alive, and it's harrowing when they die.
The aliens still haven't managed to get it moving again.
So, hopefully nobody's going to die.
That thing. So we're moving to eliminate any hostiles in this area. Secure whatever cargo you can find. Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
Excellent. We don't have a time limit. These are some train tracks, so I'm guessing the train is around here somewhere. I think that we will just follow... I'm just going to follow the line, basically.
The aliens may have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
Okay, we've got those flying goons. I can't remember the name of them things, but they're they suck. I'm gonna move up here. I think we can stay out of sight. I kind of actually quite like it when the enemy reveal themselves very early.
Getting it done.
Copy that.
Mi avvicino alle coordinate.
Got it covered.
Let's get a flanking position. What we're looking to do is get a skulljack on an Advent officer as well. That'd be a very nice thing to have happen, but I'm not rushing it. We'll do it when we get the first chance. Okay, so these guys are staying put. That's good for us, and I'm thinking... Well, what I want is to get more than one of these guys. We can lob a grenade there. We'll get that flying guy. I can't remember the name of these things. And we're going to get another teammate as well. So you, Claymore, James Moore, we're going to be making the initial strike. We will... Maybe this guy's a little too far back. How about we go here?
Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah. There's a turret.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Not too concerned about turrets. I'm not going to say that I'm completely ambivalent about them, but
Eseguo e mi muovo.
too concerned. That's something that we will consider. I'm going to put everybody else on Overwatch Cyber. You hold off just for a sec.
Got it covered.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Looking forward to getting plasma grenades, much more powerful. Your grenade launcher can have a bigger radius as well. Now, I'm sure that we got it so that we were hitting both of these jumps at the same time, weren't we? Come on. Come on, look, I can see it kicking in. Okay, this is frustrating. Maybe we'll just either wanna... Yeah, I can see it. It flicks to it. There we go. Right. So we got some sectoids there.
Cover's blown.
Good.
Enemy destroyed.
Good.
Not good.
We've still got our hacker available. He's stunned. That's excellent. He's dead. Hello, turret. I'm looking to make you one of ours.
Bravo a controllarla.
Let's see if we can do that. I don't want to go for that take control option. I mean, we might well have got it, but we'll just shut the damn thing down. So we've got a stunned fly thing. We've got a sectoid running around as well. It's not a formidable team. Not saying that he's completely harmless.
Bien tenté.
All right. You just effed up.
J'y retourne.
Let's go for the Archon. That's the name. We're going to go for the Archon. Bit tougher. Therefore, the additional firepower from the Boltcaster is probably worth it. We're going to go for a straight up shot. Whether we hit or miss, we're going to get the hollow targeting. That's going to help everybody else. Come back to that. This guy looks like me, which is strange.
Sono stufa di aspettare. Eseguo.
Great.
Hostiles pacified.
Yeah. We're going to look at reloading. Let's get everybody moved up to a level. Plenty of stuff going on the aliens' turn, so there's definitely bad guys still present. There's no cause for us to rush or anything. We've got Ghost here who's nice and far ahead.
Ready to engage. Good to go. Moving to Overwatch.
Monto la guardia. Resto l'observazione.
Yeah, I know, we're not in cover. I think the chances that somebody's going to take advantage of that are slender.
Arrivo. Je dois pouvoir faire ça.
Closing on target position now. Understood. Moving out. I can handle that. Overwatch.
You can handle moving behind a tree stump. I should think you could.
I'm on it.
Exactly a tall order.
Scanning.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving to Overwatch.
There's something out there.
Mm-hmm.
Pas de soucis, chef.
Still think that sounds like that's what she said.
Era ora. Sto di guardia.
Can't remember, do I have somebody who has
Rolling.
a sort of deep scanning thing? Does one of my specialists have that? Should really have to have a look.
Concealed.
Now if we want to get a little bit of a better look at where the enemy is, how about we do
Moving out.
this? This is something I didn't really select.
Overwatch.
for my rangers last time.
Blending in.
I think it might be a wise thing to do it now.
Time to motor.
Okay.
10-4.
Oh, music's changed. It's a turret. Alright. Okay. And then these jumps I don't think have seen us.
There's an advent captain nearby. We should attempt to disable it with the skulljack.
Yeah, the only problem with that is he's bloody miles away. If we kind of want to deal with one thing at a time, and we've got a turret that we've got to deal with, so I don't see it at this moment. I don't know
Heading there
where it
now.
is. I don't think that this busted turret is counting as... Oh, there it is. Alright, okay. This is fine. Yeah, you take some cover. Alright, well at least this is going to get the Advent officer running closer to us, which means we might be able to do that. Now. Right, what do we got? What do we got?
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
It's fine. Fine target.
And hit the plate.
Uh-huh.
Hey, je me débrouille.
You have the skulljack.
Scatto.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put our hacker in a position where she might be able to use the skulljack. That's what we're doing. Done some reward points. Oh, that's nice. Come back to you. Well, the officer we don't. You're in a really annoying position. If I could duck in behind that tree, I would definitely be safe from that officer there. I'm having some real troubles deciding what I should go for. I think that this... Let's get him the hell out of cover. We've got a lot of very appetizing targets. Shredded some armor. We caused a crit, which is nice. And I think now we've got a somewhat better target. Gotcha. 15 damage. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, position compromised. Of course, that gives him away.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Let's just see what happens. Of course, goes for the specialist because he can't see. Do not tell me that you're dead. My gosh, my grenadiers, they, you don't want to be a grenadier in my team, flipping heck. Good thing is that after this mission we should be able to get the Predator armor, which will greatly improve our survivability. What the crap? Alright, this is all getting a bit spicy. I'm not a fan of this. Right, you've got... No. You've got it. Oh my gosh, we just ever so slightly... No.
We have complete access to the Advent psionic network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
What the crap? Oh, it's a codex.
Commander, that appears to be the codex responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data. Understood.
Ooh, Claymore James Moore is almost, he's almost history there. I think, this is the option that we take here. Should have thrown the axe first, really, and guaranteed that we would have got a, kill. Alright, that's just what happened. Ooh,
not too shabby, they've got eyes on me.
Not too shabby, they got eyes on me. Those two things don't seem to add up, but... so we reloaded. I think we can go on Overwatch. There's a chance that we get that codex. I think the Claymore James Moore just needs to retreat here. Unfortunately, we're leaving one of our muckers in a very desperate situation there. Our poor Ranger is going to be subject to... Excellent. Blade Storm. Flipping life-saving trait, that is.
The Codex appears to be in a state of flux, existing simultaneously across multiple...
Okay, now this doesn't actually cause any damage. Does disable the weapons, but that's not the same thing. We should get Overwatch. We're gonna reload, obviously. Claymore James Moore, can't risk getting in trouble. Now what I'm wondering is if we can skulljack that codex. That is an objective that we need to meet sort of later on, so not enough charges. Alright, okay, alright. It's fine. I mean, really, if we're going to hit this thing, we want to wallop it pretty damned hard. Now, I want to get out of that vortex.
Moving to designated coordinates. Grenade!
It's probably going to clone, split into two. Yep.
I have never seen anything like this. The Codex is projecting multiple copies of itself into our dimension.
Dun dun dun. Okay, you're closer to a lot of the active players, so how about we use our slash attack on here. That vortex that they create, it's disabled our weapons, it's drained our ammo.
You know, that
Swords
was
don't
good.
use ammo. Now, I'll tell you one thing that maybe I could have done. Could have thought about healing these guys.
Sono stufa di aspettare.
Definitely moving behind cover.
In posizione.
Crap. Ooh.
Qui?
I had one death this mission already. I did not want another.
Ready to engage.
I think you should do the honors.
Sì, l'ho
Or not.
mancato.
Oh, you cloned again. Oh, crap. Okay, I should have used my ranger. Should have used my ranger. Now I've left my hacker in a bit of a spicy position again. Big mistake. Silly mistake. Now what I'm hoping is we can get out here. Good, we can get that one. And I'm thinking my ranger will slice the other codex. Right, he's gone. Not taking any chances, we're not doing anything silly. Jumping in there. Get the job done.
Enemies down. Excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex was left behind when it dissipated. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into the aliens' ongoing plans. Roger that.
Now our objective is still to neutralize all enemy targets. That means that there is still something out there.
En avant le massacre.
I'm presuming that it is in this direction. Objective number 1, let's get everybody into a decent position and let's get them the hell behind cover. Objective number 2. Let's heal everybody up a bit, shall we?
Seems doable. Come get
What, running in
some.
a straight line? Yeah, I think that's pretty
Got it
doable.
covered. Overwatch.
Overwatch.
E diamoci una mossa. Sono in allerta. Un peu de retape?
No, not. Okay, all right. He gets healed twice. Fine. I'm gonna obviously heal up Cyber there as well.
On Overwatch. Moving to
We are
Overwatch.
not
Got it covered.
in a rush. Okay. I think. Do we have the scanning protocol on Cyber? She's going to take a long time to heal. When it calculates how long it's going to take to heal, it's to do with the damage that you take on the mission, not how much you have when you extract. So okay. We've got a couple of enemies. That looks like a turret to me. That looks like maybe another Archon. I'm very, very glad that we've healed everybody up.
Ricaricato.
I think we're better off all moving as a one. We're going to go on this side. It seems to be the side that the enemies are on. Can make it a little harder to find cover, but it does mean that we have a much more concentrated fire line.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Possibile contatto nemico.
Possible contact with the enemy. So I'm just kind of guessing what some of these people are sort of saying in their own language. Seems like what they're saying. Claymore James Moore.
That's affirmative. Overwatch! On Overwatch.
Really gutted that
I'm on it.
Really gutted that that grenadier died. Ah, the emotional turmoil of these games.
Corro! Ils sont en route!
I saw a foot.
Je passe en vigilance.
Confirmed. Advent troops spotted.
Yeah. Could have chucked everyone on Overwatch, got some reactive fire. It's, Shield bearer, not that bothered about them, I've got to admit. Do we have, do I want my grenadier to take a pot shot, because then we get the... Yeah, we get the hollow targeting, so let's try and rinse him down with some minigun fire. Banging.
Not much of a hit.
I don't know, mate. Don't talk yourself down. I think you did alright there, buddy.
Alors, qu'est-ce que tu dis de ça?
Exactly.
Come get some. Affirmative. Covering now.
Mi tengo pronta.
Let's let this chump come to us. He's going to run towards us. He's going to be away from cover. Looks like we just destroyed the cover that he was going to anyway. Could somebody maybe want to hit him with the shots that they're making against him? He's much more of a support class anyway. He's going to give himself some shields. Hey. What the bloody hell was that? Okay, he seems like he would be the target to go for. That one's farther out and we can get hollow targeting on him though. Right, let's bear in mind that we've got a frost bomb, so we might want to use that. Again, what we're going for here is we've got a good chance of a shot, but at the very least we're going to get the hollow targeting on this chump. You got the frosty, don't you? Interesting. Let's give it a whirl.
Bersaglio non neutralizzato.
70%. It's just a flat rate basically. You can't really do anything to improve your chances. Of course, if you happen to be at absolute point-blank range, then you're massively improving your chance of shooting somebody. So that's pretty good. Right, you're frosty, aren't you? Okay, hacker, let me show you how it's done.
Got him.
Chill out. I wonder if we can try and skulljack him again. Well, I don't know if the skulljack charges up over time or something. I think this is the last enemy.
It's done.
Something over here. Confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
I don't know if we get those
Mission
items
accomplished.
if we don't actually directly pick them up during the mission. It'd be very frustrating if that is the case, that they vanish if we don't pick them up as part of the mission. I think it might be the case, but KIA Grenadier Roberts. Both of these are absolutely fantastic. If you're a doctor, be a doctor. I mean, this Blade Storm is one of the best
Commander,
skills in the entire
please
game.
thank our
It clearly
troops for
is.
completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain.
Was.
We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
Okay. Now these guys have actually got a chance to come back a lot stronger. That's what happens if somebody gets their
Hello,
will
Commander.
shaken and then it comes back stronger. So is everybody working? Everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing? Yes, they are. We've got somebody in the proving ground. That's going to help with our healing.
I've had a chance
Let's
to take a closer
just
look at some of the Advent weapons recovered from the field. The alloy used in their frames is significantly lighter, making them more suited to the human form.
Now,
I'm
there's a
guessing
couple
it's
of
the same
things that I-
material we've seen them using all
Sure.
over the colonies, but they'd have to be producing it from something here on Earth. They seem to have an
Cool story.
endless supply of this stuff.
Okay, thanks. So the hack there is 75. The person that I've actually got as my hacker, hack 70. I suppose that's going up. Hack 80. I think rank is a case of that. I was gonna perhaps retrain this person as a doctor, have one of the guys with a higher hack become the hacker, but I think the big difference here is just rank. So we're not gonna worry about that. I only got one Brit. Left on the team. I think I should hire another grenadier.
Impressive work, Commander. The death of this creature and the
Hey,
subsequent
all
recovery
right.
of its brain could prove to be a substantial setback for the aliens' work on the
That's a
Avatar
great-
project.
That's a great thing to have as an option.
Avenger
I mean, it's
plotting
just
new
this
course.
is right here. So let's just go for this. Saves us the time trying to travel across the bloody globe. We've got plasma rifles being investigated. Could we make contact with Indonesia? Yes, we could. Let's just think about what we want to do here. I want another grenadier. Ooh, we got a lot of
I have to
great
hand it to
choices
him.
here.
What these recruits lack in experience,
Oh, I haven't got any
they make up
Canadians
for in
yet.
grit.
That guy looks just like somebody who's in Guardians of the Galaxy and Parks and Rec. Anyway. Okay. We've got a representative from Canada. Congratulations, my dear. You're going to be a grenadier. Oh yeah, that's all very useful stuff. Gonna have to really work to get this last trained up. Unfortunately, the grenadier who died had made some progress, you know. I mean, all I really
we
want is
set back the
Shredder.
aliens' work on the Avatar project. We should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Great. Don't know what I want that to be. Just gonna hold off building anything just yet. We've got a lot of engineers now, which is just great. You always feel like scrambling for more manpower, more technical support and everything, and then it just reaches a point where you just like got what I needed. That's great.
I have made a
let's-
number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Excellent.
The aliens aren't going to be
Excellent.
happy when they see we've got energy weapons just like theirs now.
So rifles is absolutely fantastic because that's our specialist's weapon. Rangers can use them as well, so it's really flipping good. Yeah, beam pistols, plasma rifles, all of these stuff, they look absolutely fantastic as well. We've got some
Advent doesn't
instant
seem to have any
research
issues
that's
stationing completely autonomous weapons
very
in
nice.
close proximity to the people in those cities. Really shows you how much they care.
and it really seems to want us
I'll
to do
see
this
that
alien
work begins
encryption. It's not going to take
immediately,
very
Commander.
long, so how
I'll
about
contact
we
you
get
when I have a
that done?
full report available.
Now, we've got some wonderful stuff.
Just
that we
give the
can
word and
build.
I'll get started, Commander.
I mean, the armor is the first thing that I'm going to go for. This is essential.
The aptly named
The fact that we
Predator
had a
armor should
death
give our soldiers increased
last turn.
longevity in the field.
And I believe, let's just have a quick look. This is the one, if it's the one that I think it is, it gives you 2 spaces. Yes, 2 utility items. That's really helpful. It's really good, really useful. Can we build some plasma weapons, please?
Hey, Commander.
We don't have anybody with psionic abilities. That's really nice, but we're just going to get an awful lot more value if we do things like the rifle, because multiple people can use that at a time. Only one specific ranger can use the axe at a time. So,
Commander,
all right, the
aliens
Avatar project.
continue to make progress on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Avatar
good for them.
project.
Great.
If
Let's
we're going
not.
to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Gonna have to move fast. Alright, okay. Let's see if we... How much was it to build
New
those
orders,
rifles?
Commander?
Yeah, maybe. $250 supply. I can understand why it's so expensive. Right, we're gonna start putting the kibosh on the
Avenger plotting
bloody
new
Avatar
course.
nonsense. Did I see actually? Was there a supply pickup there?
Market is open.
Yes, there is. Screw
Avenger
market.
plotting new course.
2 days to get all the supplies that we need to build the plasma rifles plus more. We're going to take that. Okay, let's just quickly sort this out. Customize. First of all, you're not having that bloody biker. The bandanas always look rubbish. Come on, who do you think you are? You can keep your own hair. And then just for visual acuity on the battlefield, there's one wacky looking outfit, darling, but you do you, boo. Right. Aha. Great. We're actually good for staffing. really nice to be able to say that. That would be nice, but we gotta start making some progress on this kind of
Setting
stuff.
course for Sector 5.
If we shut down that site, that's going to drop the Avatar project progress back, and it's going to stop them from making more progress. So, first things first, before we accidentally stop ourselves from being able to do it, how about
Commander?
we... Very happy with that. That's lovely, but we can do that some other time. Let's just check how our special sort of manufacturing thing is doing. What are you? Proving ground, that's it. No, can we not go to it? Proving ground. Got some more ammo, we've got some grenades. Broadly happy with that. Should have a little bit more extra ammo by the time we're ready to raid that thing down there. But first of all, Starving Gears. Who comes up with these names? Advent of quick poisonous rounds. That's nasty. That I increases the cost of recruits by 100% for a month. Not a problem. Not a problem. 2 blocks progress to the Avatar project, but we can reverse that. Especially the more of the map that we've unlocked. Viper rounds are going to cause damage over time, and we just can't do that. God, these guys look like they're getting ready for a flipping music video or something. I do not know. Okay, what do we want? Let's... Tell you what, we'll call it a stream there. I've got to make a move. This is where we're going to hopefully pick up from. I might get this mission done and then we'll carry on afterwards. But you've seen the state of the world. You've seen some very exciting tactical action. I've got to call that a stream there. I've got to hit the gym. Can't put it off anymore. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one where we continue to put the Xenomorphs on the back foot. Bye for now.